This is a 13 on your side weather update.
George, there's going to be a lunar eclipse before sunrise.
That's absolutely right. It always occurs with a full moon, which is happening overnight tonight. So get up early and look off to the west. Let's talk about how a lunar eclipse happens. Again, it always happens when there is a full moon, and that's when the moon goes around the Earth, and it's in the shadow of the Earth, and that's going to start right around 3 o'clock in the morning. The peak will be right around 6 o'clock in the morning, and viewing conditions should be pretty good. So here's the timeline. You can see the eclipse beginning about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then the partial eclipse as it gets into part of that shadow of the Earth. The maximum eclipse is right around 6 o'clock. You will not see the end of it because the end of it will happen after sunrise, and that will be dipping down below the horizon, but about 85 minutes when it will be a total eclipse. And sky conditions will vary from very good to not so good once you get south of I-94, but nationwide, many folks along the eastern seaboard will see a good eclipse, with some areas in the country not quite so nice. Our weather is going to be changing this week. We're going to warm up first, and then we'll see some lake effect snow this weekend, and we'll be talking about that coming up in just a few minutes.
Whew, that weather sure is changing. I don't know why, but I thought maybe I could get away with one more day without a coat, but no.
No.
Very chilly out there.
Well, maybe at the end of the week, but then a big change is coming, right, George?
That's right. Big change for the weekend as we warm up here later on this week, Val, so you won't have to wear your jacket here at least after tomorrow morning. It'll be a little chilly to start our day. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the 50s foreseen for at least another day or two. And this view sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. We've got some high clouds about the area. Sun's gone down now. We're going to drop into the 30s overnight, and this is blue. Maybe feeling a little blue there because we've lost our 60s and 70s, at least for a while. Mullers, anyone from the family there could take them out for a walk this evening or tomorrow morning. Going to give you the green paw. Tomorrow, almost as much sunshine as today. We'll see a few high clouds around, so 7.1 out of a 10-point scale to generate a green electricity from the sun. Wind will be down considerable from even yesterday and today, so not a lot of energy being recorded from the wind farms. Right now, we've got mainly clear skies. There are some high clouds down to our south and west. That may just filter the lunar eclipse that's taking place overnight tonight. That will be prior to daybreak tomorrow, right around 6 a.m. We're going to call it a partly sunny day tomorrow with those high clouds. A little bit of a system coming through on Wednesday. Not going to provide anything other than just a few clouds in a few areas. Winds are going to continue to be out of the south through Thursday, so that means each day we're going to warm up just a little bit. 50s tomorrow, near 60 during the day on Thursday, and then upper 60s during the day on Thursday. Winds are going to turn around to the northwest, though, on Friday. That's going to drop our temperatures, and it's going to introduce just enough cold air that we're going to get lake effect clouds and lake effect rain and snow showers all weekend long. So this weekend will be a little bit different than last weekend. At least it was in the 60s with the wind on Saturday. In terms of snowfall, nothing happening here until late Friday night. That's when that cold air comes on in. This is how much could fall. Most of that will be melting, but I'm sure a few areas will see the ground turn white by the end of the weekend. Long range outlook. I haven't seen this high of a probability of cold air in quite a while. From November 15th through the 21st, most, if not all of the country, going to be colder than average. Average highs are in the mid 40s. So again, that looks like 30s and low 40s, but high chances that we will stay below average in terms of snowfall and rainfall. We usually get about 1.7 inches during that 1 week period. Tonight, mostly clear to partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the low and mid 30s with a light north wind. Up north, you'll drop down to around 30 along US 10, low and mid 30s elsewhere. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, this is the area that we could see a few more high clouds that may limit your ability to see that lunar eclipse late tonight. Overnight lows in the low and mid 30s. 13 on your side forecast. Low 50s again tomorrow morning with that lunar eclipse prior to sunrise. 62 on Wednesday, 69 on Thursday, and then turning sharply colder. Falling temperatures all day on Veterans Day. Most of the precipitation will be rain and snow showers over the weekend. Kind of breezy, windy, blustery, and then only in the low 40s Monday and Tuesday next week with another round of some snow showers the middle of the following week. Winds have certainly calmed down from Saturday and even on Sunday, and we're going to continue to see fairly light winds until this weekend when we've got some cold air to come in with those winds. 13 weather ball is green for your Tuesday. No temperature change foreseen. And this view is sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. Highs today up into the low and mid 50s, including 52 here in Grand Rapids. Another warmer than average day, but certainly cooler than the weekend. Came within 3 degrees of our forecast high. 13 days in a row where we've been within 3 degrees. So far this month, averaging nearly 11 degrees warmer than average, a lot less precipitation and, yes, snowfall, both on the deficit side, and 25% less sunshine. Upper level winds always drive our weather patterns, and there is a strong upper level low in the Pacific Northwest, and we're looking at our winds still out of the south and southwest through Friday, and then we will see some colder air coming in for the weekend, and that's going to bring in enough cold air to drive some lake effect snow in our area, and that cold weather is not going anywhere anytime soon. Highs tomorrow are going to be back up into the low and mid 50s, similar to today, and we'll see it jump about 10 degrees then on Wednesday. And as we get into Thursday, we could be in the upper 60s, couple of spots in the low 70s, but these are far away from record highs this week. Upper level winds also boosting our temperatures and bringing in a few clouds here during the day tomorrow, but should be okay. A partly sunny day and lots of sunshine expected on Wednesday and on Thursday as well. As we get into Friday, there's going to be a cold front going on through. That may bring a sprinkle to the area, but otherwise a dry day. But that's going to open the door for some much colder air. Right there, that is lake effect rain and snow showers across the area, and there could turn the ground white in a few spots because the ground is so warm. We may just see not accumulating snow, but this is how much is expected to fall during the day Saturday. Maybe a half an inch or a little bit more than that, and then more coming in for Saturday night and on Sunday. This is how much could fall. We'll be updating these, of course, during the week, and a lot of this will be melting. So the forecast for tomorrow, partly sunny skies, highs back into the low and mid 30s. Winds are going to be out of the east tomorrow, around 50 along US 10, low 50s elsewhere. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, low and mid 50s, similar to today, but partly sunny skies. 13 on your side forecast. As we fall from 54 to 40 on a Friday, we'll see some lake effect rain and snow showers develop Friday night, and that will last through late in the day on Sunday. Just about everyone will see at least some snow, with highs only in the upper 30s Saturday and Sunday. Dry Monday and Tuesday, and then Tuesday night another strong cold front coming through. I think that time around we'll see lake effect snow and highs only in the 30s the following Wednesday and Thursday.